Hey, my wonderful, wonderful, lovely people. A pleasant afternoon to everybody, or evening rather, I should say. All right. So, lovely people, I've noticed that when I'm scrolling TikTok, I realize people are making memes and jokes out of the rapture. That I almost thought they were being quite discourteous or rude, but I realized what was happening now, and they were not. It was really making a mockery of, and I'm assuming it is this particular person because I had to Google it. It says a pastor from South Africa called Joshua Makela said in a TV interview that he had seen Jesus in a vision. In this vision, Jesus returned to earth on Rosh Hashanah, the new year in Judaism. So the pastor also said that the rapture would take place on either September 23 or 24. It seems to have been this year. And let me continue. It says TikTok has had more than 3,000 posts about the rapture so far, right? And they have included serious clips about Pastor Michaela's claims, giving them a biblical background. And it was saying that with 23 and 24 September given as one of the dates for the rapture, some TikTokers have filmed themselves waiting for the rapture to happen. They're making jokes. Others have posted clips that since the rapture is not mentioned in the Bible, Jesus will not let us know in advance what it is, when it is happening. All right. Matthew 24:36, I think it was, that says, no one knows the day or the hour, not the angels, not even the Son, not a soul, but God himself, him one. When you have some information and nobody but you just know it, you just you alone. Well, technically you alone are going to know it. God are going to know it with you. But you know what I'm saying? You have made up your mind. Let us not, I don't like to say that bring God in this, but because I don't want to sound like I'm disrespecting God, which I'm not. Never will. Or intentionally. But let us look at it in a natural sense. When you have information and you decide that you alone keep that near and dear to your heart, you not tell your spouse, you not tell your pickiney, you not tell your auntie, you not tell your mother, you not tell your best friend, good friend, you not tell your enemy, nobody. You decide that secret is going to stay with you until you die. Nobody no know when God will come. That is what he said. He's coming like a thief in the night. Because you don't expect a thief to come to your home like that. No matter how you grill it and have your all security system and whatnot, you still don't expect him to come a particular night. You're not thinking, Lord, I wonder if a thief will come tonight or tomorrow. I wonder if no, nobody does that, generally speaking. So nobody knows. He's just going to surprise the whole world. So when you hear these people come, all right, let me see if I can be very mild. Sometimes it's a little cloudy looking, that people, that the human flesh is so weak. People love clout. No, let me tell you, no matter what people say, them like me like it, Let me tell you, when, I like the song, Do It for the Love, Me Not Do It for the Likes. I think it's a very deep song. And I think if you were to really look, if you were to deduce it and unearth it, that song, what he's saying is that, for example, in his music, he does it for really not so much for people to come and say, oh, this is so, but because he really loves it. When you love something, you do it, whether you're paid yes or no, whether you get the glory yes or no, whether you get the aha moment yes or no, or the you do it because you love it. So I understand. So it's not so much a likes in the way a lot of people may think. He's talking about, I love this thing, so I engage in it, really. I give my heart in it, part of my heart, part of my soul in it. So one of the things that people need to understand, that people love, they like to be recognized. We're created that way now. We want to feel worthy by others. We want to be loved or liked by others. Anybody tells you that they don't want to be, they're lying. We weren't created that way. We were created. That is why we receive love from people. When somebody loves us, we accept it. It feels good to the soul. So we are created, we want to feel a sense of belonging. So people like clout. He knows that when he says this, people are going to say, oh my God. Some may believe, some may say, watch this now. So they keep it in their back pockets. And when they see that the particular day comes and nothing happens, Then they realize it's foolishness. Nobody no knows. And next person going to get up and give a date. The next person might go say August 2, 2020 such and such. And next person might say December 1. And next one come and say January 5. You're going to hear all sorts of crazy melodies. Nobody know when God come. Not a soul, not a dog, a cat, a rat, a cockroach, a fly. Not an insect. Nobody knows. So when you hear these things, they're really looking attention in a sense. They are. Because I'm sure that man knows the Bible and has a knowledge that nobody knows. Because if that is not the case, he's probably going through a mental meltdown. He's probably more than likely going through a mental meltdown. So it's either that he's extremely naive and clueless, which I doubt very much. I could be wrong because I don't know. There is always that margin of error. But many times when you see these way out, wacky madness, the people are looking a little clout. Everybody where you see come on social media look like a clout. So when them tell you say them only do it for this and that, don't listen to them. Lies. I'm not saying that people do not love it, but you want a balance. It's like everybody that comes here, they would love to know that they can earn from it as well. Every single jack man, jail woman, every last one away. You don't see me at the end of it come and say give me a line or whatever it is. Of course, why not? Why would if I can earn another way, why would I not do it? But I would want to know that I earn on merit. That what I'm positing is something that will help with your growth and your development. But I realize that people help invest more in something that will crush them and create cancerous effect in their bodies or in their minds, I should say, and in their souls and in their hearts. Because I realize that is the lewd and the crude and the vulgar that gets the biggest support. Not the solid, not the informational. Not something that will help you to build your mind. If I get up and start to behave raucous tomorrow and TikTok, you can't be naked, but if I start to change my image and act a wacky way, I'm guaranteeing you, I'm going to get a lot of viewership and perhaps click likes too, because that's what people revel in. If somebody offers them a plate of cheese tricks and soda versus vegetables and fruits, chances are they're going to take, most people will take the cheese tricks and the soda. Don't think about you who may take the vegetables and the fruits. Worse if they look at cheap vegetables and they look at common fruit them. But then call, we're not gonna call no name, because we know nobody gonna say me I call that particular fruit common. Not calling no names, but we know the creme de la creme, high antioxidant fruits especially. So when you hear these people coming about the rapture is this and that and the third, we wouldn't even bother even going further in terms of thing there. I just said to myself, because I keep seeing, I said, let me see who's, and so on. The same Matthew. In fact, the 4 Gospels, because each of them give an account in their way of how they experienced Jesus while he was on earth. So they're going to interlock. It's like an intersectionality. They're going to interlock, all of them. And they're going to expose and expound on the life of Jesus while he was here on earth. And I think if you even read the book of Mark, because I was reading it recently, many will come in my name and many will be fooled by the things that they say. They will come in my name and say, I said this, when God not tell them zinc or zilch. God never talked to them. Enough of them say God say. God never opened up his mouth locked like when Jesus was put before Pilate. And Pilate questioned him like him think him upon a stand. And Jesus not answer him one bit. Know the Bible for yourself. Get up and read it. Matthew 24:36. And I'm sure if you read somewhere in the book of Mark and Luke and John, you will see some evidence of same. And then hear nonsense and madness. Just clout the people in my look. Clout. No make no ghost fool you. All the way we come here, so we look like a clout. The difference is that although we are looking clout, we still want to inspire you, and we still want to motivate you, and we still want to encourage you and make your lives better. All right, wonderful people. Thank you for listening, and remember, give me a like and subscribe.